That's right. We're told Houston police are now involved in the high-speed chase. We got Sky HD over the chase right now. You can see this Ford Explorer traveling at a high rate of speed. It looks like it appears to be a residential street right there. Sky HD zoomed in at this point. As you can see, he's already ran through one stop sign at this point, and he has definitely got a heavy foot on him this afternoon. Yeah, Andy Bass up there watching all this happen. Andy, any idea what started this chase? We're going to keep an eye on this. Again, Andy's actually worried about trying to keep an eye on this. This driver is hitting the brakes from time to time, but that was only to make a turn, taking it much too high of speeds and getting very close to some other vehicles. We don't know what started this chase, but you can see that this is very erratic driving starting about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, we've seen him take several turns at a high speed, almost lost control a couple of times there. Almost saw him go into a head-on collision with that Ford Chevy truck earlier. I believe we've got connection now with Andy Bass up in Sky HD, who's, of course, got a bird's-eye view of this. Andy, what can you tell us right now?
Well, obviously, as you guys said, this guy's speeding, highly speeding through a residential area. No regard for his life, or anybody else's out here. We don't know exactly what started this chase or what, made it go on, but if I could get my pilot to turn around and give me some streets of exactly where we're at, I can tell you. I know it started in the Makawa and the South Loop area. It is a Ford Explorer. We got a lot of police activity all around this area, just trying to prevent him from doing any other damage.
Andy, at this point, we are all definitely worried about some heavy traffic near Wayside. You can see that there are police cruisers right behind him. But the really scary thing in a chase like this is that we're seeing those high speeds in residential areas. This has already gone through a couple of southeast Houston neighborhoods, and this person is acting extremely recklessly, not too worried about who else might be out there on the roads. And again, we're going to start seeing traffic, especially at this time of day. Yeah, oddly enough, it was funny. We just saw him use his blinker as he took a right turn there. But you can see traffic is looks like he was heading over Wayside. Looks like he's turned on another street now. But luckily, it looks like some motorists are seeing those lights from police cruisers behind them. So they're kind of pulling over as he gets near the South Loop right here. It looks like he will enter the freeway. 610 right here, going up the entrance ramp behind another vehicle right now. Andy, what's the traffic looking like right now on the South Loop?
It is eastbound South Loop is the way he's traveling right now. As I pan back a little bit, it's a little light, but as soon as you get closer to the 45 area, that's when the traffic is definitely going to pick up for him. So he's going to make a decision, either get on or stay off, do something. He's running out of room quickly.
Okay, and again, officers haven't been able to get in front of this person yet, as far as we know, to get any spike strips down. But as Andy just said, we're going to end up leaving the freeway, almost wrecking that vehicle.
Looks like he's bailing out on foot now. You can see him take off now through this yard. Looks like he's going to try to possibly hop a fence here in just a second. Going to turn the corner right there. We can only assume that HPD patrol cruisers are just behind him, but he has taken off. It looks like through some front yards of homes right now. We can see rooftops there as he looks behind to see just how close officers are to him. Looks like he's starting to slow down actually a bit here.
Yeah, and again, running through neighborhoods, probably up, and the cruisers are right there. He gives up, gets down on the ground, and officers are on top of him. They're going to get him handcuffed within just moments, and then obviously be searching very carefully for any weapons this individual may have on them.
Yeah, good news here. It looks like from what we could see from Sky HD, no motorists were involved in any accidents concerning this suspect here. And luckily, no one was injured once he bailed out and was running through this neighborhood here, and appears to be now in the front lawn of someone's home as police subdue him and handcuff him right now.
And Andy, you can probably tell us a lot better than we're able to see right now, but there was a major police presence right behind this person pretty much that entire last few minutes.
Well, when we were coming up to the scene and we were looking through the camera lens, we just saw police cars everywhere just trying to get into the back of him. We also just found out there was another person inside the car, so the cops have arrested that person as well. So there were two suspects in that car, the one in your screen, and then there's still one in the vehicle itself.
Okay, and they're going to get him loaded up into one of these patrol cars. And they already got that other person handcuffed that you mentioned. The other person did not try to run, as far as we know?
As far as we know, he did not try to run.
Okay, and they're going to obviously be checking this person very carefully for any weapons that he may have there inside of his clothing.
And again, no idea what started this.
Yeah, we haven't able to confirm that information yet. It looked like at the end of the foot chase there, he just gave up, didn't have the lungs on him, and really couldn't outrun police who were basically on his tail at that point. Good news, though, again, looks like no one was hurt from what we could see from our vantage point from Sky Eye HD following the chase in its last few minutes.
And that does it for